Oh, how time flies when you're grinding for that sweet, precious loot. Forsaken's first weekly reset has arrived, and with it, a whole plethora of new activities, new bounties, new challenges, new powerful gear. It's all kicking off, mate. Highlights include a new Ascendant challenge and a tasty spider bounty, both of which we'll look at in this video. But it ain't just the in-game grinding I'm concerned about. Oh no, MoreConsole's on that news grind too. Bungie dropped a game update to fix a few bugs that negatively impacted loot drop rates, an unforgivable sin, I'm sure you'll agree. But it's cool, Bungie fixed these issues, and yes, we'll be looking at this too. Not to mention a cheeky annual pass tease from Bungie, a look at a really fun Forsaken exotic, and perhaps most importantly of all,
the search for that effing chicken emote. It will be mine, oh yes.
You'll never get me, you bastard. First up, Spider's brand new weekly bounty. It's worth doing because you get powerful gear. This time, you're going to need to hunt down the Combustor Valus on Mercury. Now, you'll find him located at the end of Mercury's only lost sector, and as you can see, he's chilling in a big orange bubble. A bubble that if you enter, burns you. And by the way, enemies are constantly spawning outside the bubble, so you'll need to deal with them too. Now, here's a little tip. Some of the enemies outside the bubble will drop a shield buff when killed. If you pick this up, you gain an overshield, which buys you more time inside the bubble to inflict damage on the boss, and from here it's just a simple case of taking him out and collecting your loot. Now, I recently unlocked my gunslinger's new skill path, Weight of 1,000 Cuts, and I gotta say it's so much fun to use. The Blade Barrage super is effective against mobs of weaker enemies, but just as deadly against bosses too. Okay, so let's cash in that bounty. So then, as you can see, I got the wrong side of right, a kinetic scout rifle that dropped at 527. Next up, a weekly bounty from Petra that also awards powerful gear. This is an Ascendant challenge, which means you'll need to pop a tincture of Queen's Fall consumable in order to reveal a portal that takes you to a place full of, well, weird shit, basically. But you know what, it was actually quite fun this week, so let's have a look at it. Now, the portal is located in the Gardens of Asila, and remember, you're going to need to pop a tincture of Queen's Fall to see this portal. Now, once inside the garden, you'll see the portal on the edge of the map. Now, I've got to say, this actually wasn't too hard. Just me and my pal Loki, both at 526 power, were more than enough to get the job done. So, definitely worth giving this a go if you're on that power grind. Okay then, so once inside, you'll need to locate 3 orbs and dunk them in the center of this Ascendant realm. No need to kill any enemies at this point, just grab the orbs and dunk them. Okay then, so here's me grabbing the orb like some majestic god of flight, and here's me dunking the orb. And like I said, you gotta dunk 3 orbs and then you can move on to the next part of this challenge. Okay then, so when you dunk the 3rd and final orb, something rather marvelous happens. A pool of light forms that instantly recharges your super, which is useful because you're going to need to kill everything in this realm. Yes, everything. So keep dipping into the pool of light, recharging your super, spam your supers, and avoid enemies, and you'll get the job done in no time at all, me old mucker. You can then open the chest and, more importantly, cash in your bounty for that powerful gear. So let's do exactly that. Fingers crossed for some precious loot. Okay then, so let's cash in my bounty for some powerful gear. And just in case you were wondering, yes, this is a prime engram, and these are all steadfast engrams, and we're going to open all of these at the end of this video because, you know, I want to get that goddamn chicken emote. You'll never get me, you bastard. So I digress. Let's open the Ascendant Challenge Weekly Bounty, a booyaxy shaxy. Ooh, we got the sword. I've actually been wanting to get that. I'm very happy with that indeed. So let's actually see what that dropped at. Here we go. I'm hoping for a nice high drop. 534. That is definitely my highest drop to date. Let me pop that on. That takes me up to 527, which is nice, but I'm really happy that we just got this sword in the first place. Let's have a look at this in more detail. Well, it looks pretty damn decent. Let's see what the perks that it has. It's got Hungry Edge, it's got Honed Edge, Balance Guard, Sword Master's Guard. It's got Tireless Blade, Powered Sword Kills grant more ammo. That's really good, actually. That's an excellent perk for swords. And it's also got Whirlwind Blade, Consecutive Rapid Sword Strikes, increase this weapon's damage output. Okay, pretty decent roll. I'm really happy with that. Impact as well, excellent. This is a really nice drop, very happy with that indeed. Let's continue. Now guys, there are a few other cool things in the Garden of Asila. The first thing is this jumping section that leads to a chest. Again, you'll need to have Tincture of Queen's Fall to see these platforms. The chest loot is pretty standard, nothing special. It's what you see from up here that I find far more interesting. Look at this, there's a rock at the top of this waterfall, which if you shoot, it says immune, which is pretty odd, right? Thoughts? Leave them below in in the comment section. Cheers. Next up, Bungie dropped a game update to fix numerous in-game bugs, minor quality of life improvements. I've linked them in the description box below if you want to give them a read. But check out this tweet. It's from community manager DMG, and it lists some of the fixes that were mistakenly left out of the patch notes. And to be honest, I think they're the most interesting of the hot fixes. The drop rates for Year 2 mods have been increased, so you should now hopefully see more of them. And Bungie also increased the drop rate for the exotic shotgun Lord of Wolves, which has a chance of dropping from completing Spider's bounty. So yeah, you may want to grind a few of those out and see if you get lucky. Bungie also confirmed that larger updates are on the way, so I'll be sure to keep you posted. Next up, Bungie is already promoting their annual pass, which will add 3 new DLC drops to the game. Now, I've already made a detailed video about this, which I'll link at the end of this video. But if you just want a bite-sized summary, here it is.
With the annual pass, we want to take what players love about Destiny, tie that all together into a cool theme. What if there was this elite group of crafters who created some of the most notorious weapons in the Destiny universe, and you're going to get exclusive access to this vault that has the greatest weapons ever created in the Golden Age. So with Joker's Wild, there's this really interesting new character named the Drifter, and there's all of this backstory. And what is his greater purpose? And what is inside that crazy rock he's got attached to his ship? So just like we saw with the Whisper of the Worm quest that came out recently, like those kind of secrets that players discover themselves are super exciting. What if we took an entire release, let leak the name Penumbra, but what if everything else was a mystery box that players will uncover collaboratively?
Next up, we're going to look at these crazy new Titan exotic boots, Antaeus Wards. Now, the exotic perk is Reflective Vents. Sliding reflects projectiles and grants super energy. Now, projectiles include rockets and Nova Bombs. That's right. If timed correctly, you can send a Nova Bomb back to the Warlock who sent it your way. The gameplay you're about to see is from fellow Destiny YouTuber Destiny Fun Police. Link to his full video in the description box below. Right then, now for my favourite part of the video, the loot section. The first thing I'm going to do is open this Prime Engram, and then I'm going to try and get that goddamn chicken emote. Yes, cue that annoying whispering chicken. You'll never get me, you bastard. Right then, here we go. Let's see what I get in this goddamn Prime Engram. We've got the Misfit. Now, let's see what that dropped at, and let's see the rolls on this thing too. Currently, my highest in the energy slot is 527. This is 528, barely a power level up. So let me just see what the rolls on this are. We have King Dot, we've got Dusk, we've got armor piercing rounds, light mag, we've got tap the trigger grants a short period of increased stability and accuracy on initial trigger pull, and we've got high impact reserves. Rounds at the end of the damage deal more damage. That's actually not a bad perk at all. And what have we got here? We've got the stability perk. Alright then, not too bad. Let's move on and try and get that goddamn chicken emote. Right then, welcome to my regular end segment where I try to get that chicken emote. Tess, as ever, is looking at me with her dead-eyed, soulless, blank, expressionless face. Okay, let's see if I can now get the chicken emote. Can I do that and put an end to this end segment? I guess we'll find out right now. That's not a good start. Here we go. Let's just get the chicken emote and then we can celebrate by doing some chicken related things. I don't know what they may be, but we're just getting trash at the moment. Absolute trash. Can we just get the chicken emote? Can we get some exotics? Any exotics would be nice. Any exotics from these would be good. But the chicken one would mean an end to this. The Dragonfly Regalia mask, that's actually quite a nice mask. I'll pop that on so you guys can look at it. It doesn't look like we're going to get this. So, oh god, let's just try. Let's just keep on going. And perhaps one day, one effing day, we'll get the chicken emote. So, right, we got the sneak attack weapon ornament, not good enough. Let's just see what the last one is. Okay, we got absolute trash from those pulls, and the grind for the chicken emote continues. Tess, you should feel ashamed of yourself. Okay then, let's move on. I told you, you prick, you'll never get me, bitch. Now guys, check this out. I actually thought this was really funny. So after I came out of my inventory, I saw that there were 3 random guardians just standing there petting their effing chicken. So it seems as though, yes, this chicken thing has now become the official meme of my channel. If you see me in the tower and you got the emote, pop it on, give it a stroke, make me jealous. That sounded a bit rude, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, thank you to these guardians, you're legends. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. The goddamn chicken emote has yet to be found. It continues. We'll get there.
No, you won't, you utter failure in life.
Okay then guys, so thank you so much for watching the video. I know the chicken thing was a little bit cringe, a little bit stupid, but I'll be honest with you, I kinda did have fun making that, so I hope you did too. If you did, give it a cheeky thumbs up. Now guys, if you want to watch that video in which I break down everything in the annual pass, click this image. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll speak again very soon, my friends.